What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? Hey, Nate.
What's up?
Did you know, if you adjusted for inflation, Gone with the Wind is the highest grossing movie of all time?
Oh.
What do you think the approximate earnings would be if you adjusted for inflation?
Ooh, that's really hard because I have no idea what, like, Endgame made.
Mm-hmm.
Like, didn't Endgame make like $1 billion or like one?
So
I'll say $2 billion.
Kind of close.
Okay.
1.8 billion.
Oh, damn.
Super close. Yeah.
Yeah. I figured it was going to have to be way up there. Because I think, yeah, like Endgame or something that was the highest grossing of all time, 1.4 or something.
Yeah, so $1.8 billion.
That's a lot of dollars. And didn't that come out during like the Great Depression or something?
Something like that. It's black and white. Almost didn't have sound.
What year did that come out?
I don't know. I just...
Okay, well, oh my god, dude, if only I had this time machine that could tell me everything right here in my hands.
Time machine.
Oh, it's going back in time and telling me. Gone with the Wind, 1939.
Damn.
3 hours and 58 minutes long. No.
Yeah.
I've still never seen it, and I don't think I will.
Same boat.
Not getting my money.
Nope, not my billions.
Oh.
Let's start the show. What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and welcome to another new Comic Book Day video for the week of April 12th.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude. We're already halfway through April. We just started.
We're halfway there.
Halfway there, dude. Well, anyway, yet another somewhat itty-bitty week, but I think there's some good books.
This is a good medium to
medium rare
plus.
Medium rare plus steak.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's get to chomping. Let's eat it.
Oh.
First up, we have Captain Marvel issue number 48, Revenge of the Brood, part 6. And so we know now officially that this is basically the last story arc for Thompson, and kind of sad, but also really excited because I think she's really doing some awesome shit. And I think this arc is going to elevate, and I think Thompson's Marvel is going to go out with a bang.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this has been one of the best modern runs that we've gotten. I honestly think it's a shame that it's ending, but
Right.
I think it's ending on a good note, and I think Marvel's showing us how much they're supporting this run because it's already been solicited for its first omnibus while it hasn't even ended. Like that's,
Wow.
I mean, you know, this run is rivals as far as sales go and popularity. It rivals Immortal Hulk, and Immortal Hulk no one even talked about his or its omnibus for 6 months. No talk from Marvel.
Right.
6 months after it ended, and here Marvel is already solicited. It's already done. We know it's happening. So
I'm probably gonna have to pick that up.
I'm definitely have to pick that up, especially because I didn't start collecting this series until like issue 25.
Yeah, you were behind me by about 10 issues.
So
and I didn't start until like 15.
Yep.
Well, cool. All right, next up we have Guardians of the Galaxy number 1 from Lansing. There's a lot of there's a lot of controversy with this run. It hasn't even started.
What's the controversy?
I don't know. It just seems like a lot of people aren't excited about it, or they're worried about certain characters or storylines.
Well, so this is a dual writing team, Lansing and Kelly. They've done the majority of their professional work they have done has been together. Which some people will be like, oh, that sounds like Abnett and Lanning, which was the original Guardians or the original modern Guardians run. But I think the thing that, or at least the thing that I'm having a problem with, is the tonal shift of this book is so dramatic from Ewing's run,
Mm-hmm.
and Ewing's run is considered by anyone I've ever heard or talked to or seen in comics as one of the greatest Guardians runs of all time. And they're really worried that some of the character progression and storylines that we got in Ewing's run are going to be erased here.
Hmm.
Now, Lanzing has said on his Twitter that there are there are some things he's like, no, we're not changing anything, which of course is what any writer's going to say. But he did specifically address that the stuff that happened with Star Lord, where he was in that pocket dimension for an experienced
Mm-hmm.
10 years while they didn't experience it, they specifically said that is not being changed at all, that it will be clearly obvious in the book. So
Well, that's good.
that's good. That's good. Just this whole Western feel, though, it it could be great because I could see myself loving it. Western sci-fi, I could see myself eating it up, but it does worry me. So
Well, I mean, if
we'll see.
you've and I'll make a recommendation here. If anyone hasn't experienced Trigun, the anime,
Mhm.
highly recommend it because that this cover alone is kind of giving me that vibes, and that anime is amazing. And there are two actually. There's the original that came out in like the early night or late '90s, early aughts,
Mhm.
or and then they've got it just got recently reproduced, or reanimated, rebooted,
Mhm.
or retold. I don't know how. I guess rebooted would be the right word. And it's I've been watching it so far, and it's been amazing. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a shot for sure.
I'm definitely going to give it a shot. I mean, Guardians are some of my absolute favorite characters of all time, so there's no way I'm not going to read it.
Right.
Chichetto is doing at least the first, I think, arc of covers as well.
Okay.
So the second issue in particular is a Gamora only cover that is
Mm.
just a really, it's just peak Chichetto. So uh,
Peach.
I will probably be on this for at least the first arc. We'll see.
Okay. All right. All right, let's move over to Moon Knight issue number 22 from McKay. Tigra hunts the Midnight Man.
Oh,
Um, we say it every time this book comes out. This is probably one of the best comics going on right now in the past 2.5 years.
hmm
Just killing it right now. And what the best part about the book is it feels fresh and new, even though we're using old characters and old villains that are kind of making reappearances. But I'm just digging the hell out of it, and the fact that Tigra is still involved in this in Moon Knight run, it has just got me over the moon. Because I
Seems
enjoy
over
the.
there.
I don't know much about the character,
Yeah.
but I'm enjoying seeing her there, and kind of being like this. And someone in chat can correct me. Uh, obviously being a friend to Moon Knight, but also kind of this guardian slash possible love interest. I'm kind of
hmm
digging it.
Yeah, I love the use of such a underutilized character like Hellcat as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this run just continues to be great. Everything we do, even whenever the storyline seems like, man, this list station seems kind of weak on that, we read the book, we're like, oh yeah, we were totally
Yep,
wrong. Only
100%.
complaint I have about this book is the cover artist completely missed it on this one. Like, Tigra doesn't have her stripes or
Mm.
like any of her classic look, which is really strange, but also like a very small complaint. But yeah, no stripes, no tail, none of her normal stuff, which is weird.
Normal stuff. Where's the normal stuff?
We
Talking
want
about it.
normal stuff.
Literally talking about a tiger person. All
Hey.
right. All right. Next up, we have our third and final installment in Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants, part of the Sins of Sinister event. From Al Ewing. This has been one of the shining. I mean, there's only 3 books currently going on in that event, and it trades #1 spots with Karen Gillan's book.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it'll jump right back up to 1. I'm really digging the cover, and the solicitation says that Storm is coming back. She passed away, or she quite literally died in issue 2, and she's making a comeback, and I'm sure she will actually be the goddess of storms.
hmm
She is a wielder of magic and a wielder of nature. So you can only assume that she's going to be back. And this whole storyline has been crazy, and I'm very, very interested to see. This is our second book that is dealing with us progressing 1,000 years into the past the alpha of the event.
No, the one that we just covered was the first one.
Yeah, I'm saying this is the second one.
Oh, the second one. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Got confused. One thing I do want to mention, this is a little out of character for me, but if you are very interested in Storm as a character, you like collecting covers, you find Storm to be an attractive lady, you might check out the 1 in 25 Sway variants. It's a very nice cover. It's very, very good.
It is a nice cover.
Nice and good collectible there.
All right. That's great. Let's keep going.
That's great.
All right, after that, speaking of X-Men, we have Gary Jerry's X-Men issue number 21, still dealing with the Brood and continuing to progress this storyline. And I think it's going to have very major ramifications with us moving into the Fall of X here at the beginning of the end of the summer.
The beginning of the end.
It's been a crazy wild time, and I feel like Gary Jerry has been really flexing his writing chops and his outlandish and over the top scenarios, which it seemed like when he first got the run, it kind of lacked that because it was kind of presenting itself to a broader audience, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we were just expecting that, crazy Gary Jerry shit, and now it's here. So we'll have to wait and see, obviously. But currently, Gary Jerry's been doing great.
Yeah, he's been doing really great. You know who else has been doing great on this book? Stefano Casilli.
Yes,
he took over recently, and I feel like he's pretty underrated between Marvel's current list of like the house guys. I feel like he fits right in with RB Silva and Pepe the Raz and Pena and stuff like that. And he's done this whole 3-issue arc. And then I think we're going back to Joshua Cassara on the issue after this one, but it was nice to have him on the book for three issues.
Yeah, at least we can slot him right in there as like, hey, if you need a house artist, pick him up.
Yeah, he fits in really well. Also, because I've already started the variant train, there are 3 killer variants for this book, which is kind of frustrating. Just because there's so many good ones. There is a Nick Klein Stormbreakers variant, which is like a Savage Lands adaptation almost.
Yeah.
You've got Savage Lands Rogue with what looks to be a Krakoa humanoid form, and then was that Zabu as well?
It's Zabu.
with Wolverine. And
I kind of thought that was Groot, but yeah.
He does kind of look Grootish, but I'm just assuming because it's X-Men, he's Krakoa.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Also, the Scotty Young Magic cover is amazing. And then Stefano Casilli has his own variant cover with the entire team and Brood as well, or Brew.
Oh, I might have to get that one. That one's pretty cool.
And all of these are just regular variants. None of them are extras. No.
I like the trading card variant too of Moira, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not a big Juggernaut fan, but that Juggernaut cover is cool too.
All right, we're buying every cover.
All right,
for a random issue of X-Men.
No, we're not. But we got to highlight it. Hey, I'm interrupting the video. Do you know why? Because I have something very, very important to tell you. I know you know about our sub giveaway goal of 1,000 subscribers when we give away this. I know you know about this one because we talk about it all the time. But let's talk about when we hit 850 subscribers and what we're giving away then. When we finally hit 850 subscribers, we're giving away this. A CBCS rated 9.8 retail incentive Green Lantern #1 with John Stewart on the cover. That's right, at 850 subscribers, we're giving this bad boy away. So be sure to smash that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like, and let's get back to the video. All right, let's jump over to our independents, and we're kicking it off with Boom Studios' The Seasons Have Teeth. This is a Boom #1, so hit the alarm button. It's a Boom #1. You should pick it up no matter what, even if you're not into it, and put it in a Mylar and stuff it away, because you never know if it's going to get picked up for a Netflix series. But this is it's a, like we said, it's a Boom #1, but it's a scary Boom #1.
It's a scary one. It is. So there's 2 checks for me already, and then, Dan Waters is writing this book as well. He recently did a favorite of yours, the Sword of Azrael stuff.
Mm.
He
Mm.
wrote both the prequel and the full mini that was after that.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, it was dope.
um, also he did, we had neither of us have read Homesick Pilots yet, but, he that series just ended and it got a lot of praise as well. So I'm super looking forward to this one. The solicitations basically call it supernaturally apocalyptic. So
Ooh.
I like the tone. I very much like the tone.
Yeah, well, eager to read.
Yes.
All right, let's jump over to Image, and we've got 8 Billion Genies issue number 8, the final
Mhm.
issue in the 8 Billion Genies solicited show book.
This is it. Yeah, this is it. This is the last one. 8 of 8. Um I will be honest, since I'm the one that has been reading, we'll have to do some catching up. I didn't read issue 6 or 7.
Ooh.
Issues 1 through 3 were great. 4 and 5 kind of fell off. I was, I think, sick when 6 came out, and when 7 came out, I was just like, oh, I don't know. So, but I'm gonna do it. I know some of you guys are reading it with me out there, so I'm gonna do my best to. I'll be at least reading 6, 7, and 8, but I really want to start it over. Give this full run its due. Plus, this thing's already been picked up for a TV show, and Charles Soule's already been brought on to help write the script. So, wow, weird, but um, let's see how it ends. Charles, if there's one thing I will give Charles Soule credit for in my experience, is that he's good at landing the end.
All right.
So see if he gets there.
Right. All right, after that, we have Noctera issue number 13 from Scott Snyder. This book has definitely picked up. The hook at the end of issue 12 was like, god damn. Um, and, we got Blacktop Bill, who now is an OP shadow god. And we've got our former main character also being a shadow or a shade.
Mhm.
Um, things are just getting crazy. And like I said before, before issue 12 came out, we were both kind of like, hope it doesn't miss. Well, it's not missing right now. So if it
No,
continues the way it continued in issue 12, we should have nothing to worry about with issue 13.
I agree. I think the biggest shift that we had from arc 2 that we didn't like back to 3 that we did is the perspective of the narrator. We had Val doing the first arc, we had the granddaughter doing the second, and now
Mm.
Emery is doing the third. And I just think that the perspective of Val and Emery are much more valuable and provide much more, I don't know, heart to the story. I just don't know that we ever really got to the point where we cared much about the granddaughter, or at
Yeah,
least maybe that's just me, but
the granddaughter's narrative voice just kind of got shoved down our throats without
it
us ever
did.
wanting to care for her.
And the little touches of pre-darkness that we would get and intros from that first arc were missing because she was obviously born in the dark,
Hmm.
and Emery wasn't. So we've gone back to getting those little bit of flashbacks,
Yeah.
which has been great.
Yep. All right. After that, we've got Phantom Road from Jeff Lemire. Issue number 2. Issue 1, kind of I don't want to say it stalled, but it was like, okay, what are we doing? And then out of nowhere, we just jumped into this very weird, creepy world where there are these like zombie gray people, like
Mhm.
stalking people, and it's a weird book. Now I know you're a little less I don't say accepting, but you're not as enthusiastic about the book. I'm not saying I'm super
Yeah.
excited about it either, but I liked the premise of issue 1, so I'm giving it my issue 2 role. I'm going to give it 2 issues, and if issue 2 can kind of rock my socks off and continue to build this world and really push this narrative forward of like this alternate dimension, and they don't know how they got there and mystery, then I'm probably on board. But issue 2's got
Mhm.
to definitely move the needle.
Yeah, yeah, it does, and there are a couple of things that help issue 2 or help me for getting issue 2. One is that it's Jeff Lemire, and he does pretty well. He does pretty good stuff. I really enjoyed the art as well.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was the writing that was lacking, and I'll actually be picking up the B cover for this issue because it is a Danny cover, and Danny's artwork just immediately screams eerie horror to me.
Mm.
She's been one of my favorite horror artists since she did Lolo Woods back in 2020, 2019. So
Interesting.
yeah, so I'll be picking up that B cover, and that will be in my Danny book. So after that, we're really gonna have to do some work
For sure. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's New Comic Book Day video for the week of April 12th. Let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What are you going to read first? And what's your potential pick of the week? And as always, let us know down in the comments. Are we just missing something? Are we just skipping a book that you're like, guys,
what are we doing?
why aren't you reading blah, blah, blah? And we're like, well, I don't, because we didn't know about it. Or we're like, nah, I don't know. But yeah, let us know which ones are we not, what's a book that we should have just totally picked up and we totally missed and didn't get it. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated. We're on the way to 850 subscribers. We can't do it without your support. So if you are not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We will catch you guys live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube Live, where we'll talk about all these books and more. We'll answer questions, hang out. It'll be a silly goose time. So please make sure to be here live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, where you can hang out with us and, just chat, talk. It'll be good. As always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.